What is going on, guys? It is Goofy here, coming at you with another Arc Genesis Part 1 video. Now today we are going to be taming the space whale, that guy right there. He has a longer name than space whale, but I honestly have no idea how to pronounce it. But of course we're just going to be doing a short tutorial on how to tame these. Now I found that the best way to tame the space whale is to use a tech hovercraft or hover skiff as it's actually called, and then just fly around with cannons on the front. Now the space whale is tamed in the same way that the titanosaur is, where you shoot it in the head with a cannon and then it knocks out, and then you can just feed it. It feeds on meat, prime meat, and then extraordinary kibble is the best. So obviously this is one of the top tier creatures in the game currently. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your hover skiff, kind of fly around until you find a space whale. Now once you find a space whale, you're going to want to aggro it and then kind of just back up. Now they seem to be relatively easy to tame. Anything low level will only take about one cannonball. Yeah, I just missed that. That's awkward. Oh no, we're just too far range. But yeah, it should only take about one cannonball to tame one of these guys. So they're pretty easy to knock out, but of course they do take a little bit to feed. They're feeding. Excuse me? Guess we're too far still. Yeah, there we go. Their feeding interval is kind of just straightforward. For a level 15, I found that one extraordinary kibble does 20%, so that's pretty standard, I guess, for them. Now, if we aim up here, we're gonna back up just a little bit so he gets straight on here. So this is pretty easy here, and then we're gonna come forward, shoot it, hit him in the head, and hopefully he knocks out. Yep, he knocked out. So then you're just going to want to like grapple up or whatever, jump up, because this is lunar, so you can just jump up right on top of them. But I'm just going to fly for simplicity. But here's the what is that called? The I have no idea. Space whale. We tamed the space whale. Level 25, knocked out in one cannonball. So pretty easy to tame. Once you have your hover skiff, now to craft a hover skiff, of course, it's fairly expensive. You need 168 element and then just miscellaneous other resources. So element's going to be a key factor for traveling on this map and taming the space whales, of course. But yes, then once you have this, I had extraordinary kibble. I don't know where I went. There it is. Okay, so we'll put it in here, and then we'll go slow-mo 15, and we'll see how much taming effectiveness this gets. Or I have no idea what just happened. What the fuck, guys? I think it just woke up. Alright, well, that didn't happen for the last one. I have I knocked out another one earlier, and it just got its feeding intervals up. So maybe that just woke up. I went way too fast with the slow-mo. But, yeah, very interesting there. I'm honestly very confused on what happened there. But we can try to knock it out again and see what happens, because we have, obviously, more cannonballs. Now, this creature is, of course, going to be very OP. It does damage to metal structures and stuff like that. And I missed. It damages the hover skiff as well, but if your hover skiff does get damaged, it repairs itself after a minute. You can see it's assessing damages, and then once that assessing damages is done with, then it auto repairs to full health again. So it's pretty nice with that. But yeah, so this is definitely a creature that's going to be a little more interesting to tame. It's not going to be your normal knockout or like use trank darts or whatever to tame. It's going to be your cannon with hover skiff and all that fun stuff. Now let's get some extraordinary kibble again, and then we'll just put this in, and then we'll do slow-mo 5, and we're just going to watch and see what happens, because I'm really kind of curious what happened there, because it didn't wake up. Like, its torpor's not that, like, it's not going down too much. So we're just going to see what its straight taming effectiveness. So about 20% per thing, but its taming effectiveness did drop to 38% already. So it seems like there could be another way to tame this. I honestly have no idea. So if you guys do figure out how to get full taming effectiveness on the space whale, leave it in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and leave a like, and just comment what you guys are wanting to see next, which creature you want to see a tutorial for next, or what do you want to see about Genesis in general. But yeah, it's been Goofy Hero, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.